that I had originally made a Facebook account, but I had one with my gamer tag when I was LJ and Apache. And this dude literally found that Facebook and he messaged me on there saying, "Oh, I'm the best in Red Dead."
See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale.
But didn't hurt him. Weird dude. Always had midgets running around. I hate midgets.
I'm genuinely fascinated.
We're relics. Come on, have yourself another drink and let's wallow in a little self-pity.
Sounds like a plan.
What's up, everyone, and welcome to another Red Dead multiplayer story. So the one I have today is actually, so I talked about in the past how I had an ex-girlfriend that was stalking me. Now I'm going to talk about a dude that was stalking me, if you could believe it. So this was probably back, I want to say 2013. Yeah, I think this was about 2013. And I initially met this guy. He was a friend of a friend. So one of my friends, she was, friends with a lot of people on Reddit. She was kind of like friends with just everybody. I was kind of more picky, and I was like, no, I don't like this dude. I'm not adding him, being all stupid and shit. But she added, a lot of people. And I frankly don't remember him before 2013. So I don't know if he was originally someone else and he changed his name or what, but yeah, he started, I think I was in parties with her and him, and like we would like play together or whatever. And then I remember I used to always give him shit about like dead-eyeing too much or whatever, and like I don't know, because he used to spam dead-eye a lot, and I don't know, I just think that that's always kind of cheap. I mean, I don't mind doing it every once in a while, but I just think like when someone relies on it so heavily, I just think it's kind of cheap. But that's just me. It was weird because at first he's kind of just seemed like he really, I don't know how to say it. I don't want to say like he like looked up to me, but he kind of was just like really, he thought I was like a really good player, and I was like constantly asking me for different tips or whatever, or like he always like wanted to like play with me or whatever. And I don't know if I don't know what it was that kind of made him become more like obsessed with like trying to prove that he was better. Like I don't know if like I didn't give him like the attention he wanted, or give him the gratification that he wanted. I don't know. With some people you just don't know. It's not worth trying to figure them out. But yeah, it kind of went from like kind of being like initially friendly at first, and me kind of giving him shit for dead-eyeing a lot or whatever. And I guess he didn't like that I didn't approve of it, but eventually he just became like obsessed with like trying to become or trying to prove that he was better than me. And like I don't know, it was just kind of weird, because then like he would always like trying to 1v1 me constantly, and like want me to play with him all the time, and I just like, no, it's just not really worth my time. And I didn't really, I mean, I played a lot back then, but it was kind of limited when I could play, because I was working and I was going to school. So it's like, I don't want to waste my time playing this guy. I'd rather play my friends that I actually like. And yeah, because initially I didn't like it's not like I started out like I didn't like him, but it just like over time just got more and more annoying. So it's just like, no, screw this guy. So yeah, so he was constantly wanting me to 1v1 him, and constantly asking me to do shit, and even to the point that I had originally made a Facebook account, which I didn't have a Facebook account. I never really been into the social media thing. I'm just a pretty private person. Like even now, like I don't have a Facebook like with my actual name or anything out there. But I had one with my gamer tag when I was LJ and Apache. And this dude literally found that Facebook, and he messaged me on there saying, "Oh, I'm the best in Red Dead." And, like stuff like that. And I showed it to my friends, and they're like, "What the hell is this guy? What is this guy's problem?" Like he's literally, he's literally going out of his way to search for you and try to find you and shit. So it's like that's probably the weird part for me, is like how he found me on Facebook there, And I mean, unless you were searching my username, you wouldn't have been able to find it, So yeah, so he messaged me on there, and I was kind of getting more creeped out by him a little bit. It was kind of like, if you know wrestling, it was kind of like the Trish Stratus and Mickey James feud, where initially Mickey James was like, really admired Trish Stratus, really liked Trish Stratus, and then like she became obsessed with Trish Stratus. It was literally almost just like that. My friend, me and my friend were joking about that a while back, and yeah, it was pretty close to that. Okay, so then anyway. So he kept bugging me for 1v1. And I said, okay, fine, I'm going to do it. Just to shut him up, to get him off my tail, I'm going to do it. So he invites me to it. And he's there, and I see that there's two other people there. Now, I guess this is a practice that some people do, but I've never really. I just always found it weird that you would invite other people to spectate it or to like watch it, but they would stand on the roof and not participate in the match. Kind of like how you guys saw when I was 1v1 that one crybaby and I beat him, and then like his two other friends were over there helping him and shit. It was kind of like that where they were both on the roof there, and I was like really sketched out by that. So then I invited two of my clan members from LGN. And as soon as they arrived, he immediately started voting to kick them and shit. And then after that, I just left, you know, which is bullshit because it's like, how come you could have people spectate, but I can't? Because just like with my thinking about it is that like, well, how do I know that they're not helping you? You know, how do I know that you guys aren't in a party, you know, saying, oh, well, he's coming around this corner, or, you know, telling him where I'm at. But I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because you push A you're supposed to push A. The whole time, but I don't know. Some people, from my understanding, 1v1 rules is that you're supposed to press A the whole time. But sometimes people do it, sometimes people don't. But I just didn't want like him having help, like, oh, well, he's on this corner, or oh, he's coming this way, you know. So that's why I invited some LGN. That way, you know, it'd be balanced. And then they were voting to kick him out and stuff. And then immediately after that, I left the game. And like I told him off, I had enough, and I mean for a while I didn't really like tell him off or whatever. I was just kind of more being nice, being like, oh yeah, maybe later, you know, kind of blowing him off. But this time I had it, and I had enough, and be like, dude, you need to leave me the fuck alone. I'm not, you know, don't waste my time. You're not worth my, you know, you're not worth my time. Stop bugging me, and you know, move on, you know. And he, you know, surprisingly he took the message well, or so I thought, until I was on YouTube, and I was just randomly, I'm not sure if it was the time when I made this channel or not. I think I was initially kind of searching to see what other people were doing in terms of Red Dead videos, like who else, you know, that I knew was making videos. And I saw one that said stabbing LGN Apache. I'm like, who the fuck is this? And I clicked on the video, and guess whose name it is? It was his name. And it was literally like a 2 or 3 minute video on repeat. It was only one stab kill from what I remember. I think it was only one stab kill that he got somehow during a gang match, and it was literally on repeat. It was like slowed down, it was backwards, and it was literally like a 2 or 3 minute video of him stabbing me over and over. I wish I would have downloaded that video, because since then, like, he kind of, I don't know if he deleted the account or privated it, but that video's not up anymore. I should have downloaded it when it was up, but yeah. So yeah, he made an entire video about one stab kill that he got me. I guess, you know, to release his frustration after I told him off. And then he kind of went and stalked another Red Dead player for a little bit, and then after that he just up and disappeared. Like I said, the YouTube channel was privated or deleted, and his gamer tag, I don't know if he deleted his gamer tag or changed his name, but yeah, he just totally like fell off the grid. So who knows, but I say good riddance. But yeah, it's a little bit of a shorter story than the ex-girlfriend one. And so yeah, and I had a girl stalking me, and I had a guy stalking me, so that's pretty interesting. Such weird ass shit that has happened to me from playing this game, man. But anyway, yeah, it's a little bit short, but I hope you guys enjoy this Red Dead story. I think honestly I might only have like one more Red Dead story, and it's just more like gonna be like the funniest messages and stuff. But it's been real fun going back and remembering some of the crazy shit that has happened in this game, and it was kind of a unique time, you know. I mean, I'm sure like it's stuff not like this, but I'm sure crazy stuff happens in other games too. But it's just like, I don't know. It's kind of like it was kind of like a really, I guess, exciting and weird time, because ever since then I haven't had, you know, that kind of interaction. Not saying I want people to stalk me and shit, but I haven't had any crazy shit like from playing other games. Or only this game I've had a lot of crazy crap happen. But maybe it's because I've been playing so long, and you know, for a while people, you know, when they saw my gamer tag, they knew it was me. And of course I've noticed ever since I've changed it and I haven't shown it, that, you know, I haven't had any more crazy bullshit. But anyway, enough of me rambling at this point. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you.